Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
What's poppin'?
So today we'll be doing it's kind of like a guide to a healthy relationship, I guess. So many people ask us, how do y'all stay together so long? Blah blah blah. We see couples breaking up left and right, so we just wanted to give y'all our 2 cents on how we keep our relationship healthy and strong and keep it going. Yeah. So I'll start with the first tip. So I'm sure you hear this every time you ask anybody about a relationship, but communication is key. Not only communicating, but how you communicate and when you communicate
Respectfully.
is so important, right? Respectfully. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody and like for us, for example, I'm very sensitive. So Brandon has to watch how he says certain things because I will if it hurts my feelings, I'm gonna shut down. Like, don't hurt my feelings. You can tell me something nicely. You don't have to be a butthole about things. So if you disagree with something, you can say it in a nice way. And and you can also like make sure you tell your significant other what you're doing or whatever your plans are ahead of time. Like if you know that they might have a problem with something, talk to them about it beforehand. Don't do it and then just deal with the consequences because that's not gonna work. Y'all gonna break up. Y'all gonna keep fighting, arguing, and it's not gonna be good. And if you do something that you know your significant other isn't gonna like, when they approach you about it, don't be a butthole. Don't just don't be defensive. Like you knew you did it. You knew you was wrong. Just say I did what I wanted to do. I mean, you'll probably be better off saying that. You'll still probably get hit, but you're probably better off saying that than just being defensive.
No.
He hates when I hit him. I don't hit him that much though. I've gotten better.
My turn. Yeah, she beats me like senseless at least once a week. That's compromise. Especially for like the fella's point of view. Like too many guys have a lot of pride, and there's no such thing as pride in a relationship because there's so many things that you're gonna do that they hate, and there's so many things that they're gonna do that you hate. And it's just about if you really want the relationship, then you just have to sometimes let certain things slide once.
Bite the bullet.
You don't have to keep biting the bullet, but bite it every now and then because you want it to be bit for you sometimes too when you're doing your thing. Yeah. So compromise.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like there's I wouldn't say I'm selfish when it comes to Brandon, but
that's exactly what you should say. But continue.
I'm very territorial. Like he is my person, y'all. Look at him. Say smile.
Smile.
I mean, say cheese.
Cheese.
But anyway, look at him, y'all. Like he's my person. So I get really annoyed sometimes when I just want to have him all to myself and his friends blowing his phone up. We want to do this. Hey, bro, we got this coming up. Hey, this weekend is my birthday. Next weekend is my mama's birthday. So and so's coming home. Like sometimes I just be like, dang, Brandon, like, can you just stay home with me? But that's very selfish. So I just have to let him go out and do what he's gonna do because I mean I really don't have nothing to worry about. I know he's not gonna cheat on me. I know he's not, doing anything that's disrespectful to me. So just because I just want to be with him all the time doesn't mean that I should get that all the time. So
that's maturity and growth right there.
Oh my God. So that's one thing that we had to do and he has to accept some things for me too. Like I remember when we first started dating and I would if I wanted something I would be like, Brandon, and he hates it.
Oh my freaking God.
But it comes with the territory. So every now and then I still do it, and he just deals with it because
you have to.
I'm going to get my way regardless.
What's another tip?
I know you were saying like when you get into a relationship with somebody, both of y'all have to be equally invested. Like your feelings have to be equally invested. You can't be ready to give 80% and your partner is only giving 20.
Like just have like everything you should do in life, it should kind of be, you should probably be thinking forward anyway. So it's like, don't rush into a relationship now and then in 2 months be like, damn, bro. So I can't go to the party and get danced today. So I can't go
No.
to the strip club with my boys all the time. Like, you feel me? It's just like, really, really think about it before you get somebody else's feelings so deeply rooted. And then you realize, well, I still kind of want to. Well, most guys, that's how it is. I still want to do my dirt. So it's like, you can do your dirt, but don't get into a relationship.
Right.
Don't waste the person's time.
Right. So. Like, one thing that I didn't like this at first, but I appreciate it now. When me and Brandon first met, yes, we were talking every day, all day. We were hanging out all the time, but it took months before he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was just like, what are you waiting on?
She tried to rush me.
Like,
she did rush me, but it's fine.
I did not rush him because he did it when he was good and ready to do it. But, in my head, I'm just like, okay, Jamaya, you're not about to waste your time with this boy if he don't have no intentions of being with you. And
I ain't no waste, but continue.
Look,
I'm a gem.
he really, I almost was about to call it quits with him because I'm just like, I like you and everything. And this seemed like it's supposed to be, but time is ticking and I don't have time to have my time wasted. But he was really trying to make sure that I was the person that he wanted to be with, or like he was ready to be in a relationship because I'm his first girlfriend and last girlfriend. Just put that out there. So that's actually good on his part. I mean, he messed with other girls, like talked to them and blah blah blah. But I was the one that he actually committed to. So that's important when you're getting into a relationship and state your intentions beforehand. Why are you looking at me like that?
Can't look at you.
But okay, yeah, you can look at me, whatever. But just be upfront with the person that you're talking to. And don't be stupid. Don't be naive. Like I'm just being real. Like, don't be dumb. If you giving it up to this person, of course they gonna say what they gotta say to keep you around. But actions speak louder than words. If they really wanted to be committed to you, they will commit to you. And if they not, then it is what it is. Obviously, they don't want to be committed to you, so run. Unless you don't want to be committed either, and both of y'all just want to do what y'all do, and that's it. What's something else that we do that keeps our relationship strong?
Attention.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to give that person attention. And like, I don't know, like some people call it like checking in, but I mean when you're busy, like we're young, we got a lot of stuff we can play. You're in school, so it's like you gotta have a busy day, but it's like you can at least say, hey, I have a meeting at this time. Or if y'all talk for the day before, you be like, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, just be willing to communicate. Well, that's really falls into communication, but just
we had to learn that when we went off to college. That was something that we really had to be mindful of because we met in high school, so we saw each other every day or pretty much almost every day. And so we knew where each other was at. We had the same off periods. So we knew where, I knew where he was, he knew where I was. But when we went off to college, you have totally different schedules. And our sleep schedule is completely different. He likes to stay up late. I like to go to bed early. I like to wake up early. He sleeps in late. So our schedules were like the complete opposite. But as long as you check in, it should be fine. Like, if you just go a whole day without texting me, don't text me because I'm just gonna have attitude, and then we're not gonna talk. We're gonna argue, and then we're gonna be mad. So that was one thing that we had to learn. And then also, like I said, you can't be selfish with your significant other. You can't expect to be with them every single day, every hour, every minute, every second of the day because first of all, you're gonna get tired of each other, and then two, that's annoying. Like, you're gonna start arguing more probably, and it's just not gonna be good. Like, I'm kind of happy that we go to separate schools. Sometimes I wish we did, but it kind of refreshes our relationship a little bit because we talk every single day. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not up his butt every second. I'm not on him like this every 5 seconds because that's how I am when we're together. So that's another thing. Like, give your your partner some space a little bit. Not a lot of space, like when you just don't talk for a couple of days or a whole day.
Y'all should each have your own thing, like have your own hobbies. Like you just don't have to have somebody who like lines up with you perfectly. I do all the same things because y'all always gonna be doing those things together.
Yeah.
Like you need that time apart as well.
Yeah, and that gets boring. Like this guy at my job, he asked me, he was just like, what do you like to do? Not with Brandon, but what do you like to do? And I told him, I was like, honestly, I like to stay home and I like to go out with Brandon or my friends, but when I'm home, I'm happy. Like I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody. He's not a homebody. So some people might say that's weird, but honestly, that kind of helps the relationship because he gets to experience things that I like, and I like to experience things that he likes, things that we never even thought of doing before. Like this whole YouTube thing, he wasn't about YouTube. Before we got together, he was not about YouTube, but that's what I like to do. I like to stay at home, watch Netflix, watch YouTube videos all day. And now I like to shop. And he likes to shop. He loves to shop. He introduced me to that actually, so I guess. But or do you have any more tips, or you think that's it?
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that wraps up this video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Like this video, share this video.
Comment, subscribe.
Yes, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe right now. And I will see y'all in my next video.